Alright, so I decided, we're here in Shift 2, I decided that I think it is my goal right now to try to find and perfect and make the fastest front-wheel drive car in the game. So right now it's between the Cobalt SS, Focus RS. I left out the ST because ST is trash in comparison. The Civic Si. The Sport Megane RS, Sign TC, the Seat Leon Cupra, the Golf GTI, the MK1 GTI, and the Scirocco. I forgot to say that, whatever. Because between those two cars, I try to figure out with works what is the fastest front-wheel drive car. Well, not necessarily in terms of acceleration, but overall, point-wise, what is the fastest car? Alright, so let's begin with the Cobalt SS. It jumps to 15,670. 667, sorry. Jeez. Alright, let's look at some of the other cars, because I have no idea what some of the... I barely look at front-wheel drives in this game, so I have no idea what some of these are going to rank in as. I'd probably be pleasantly surprised. In fact, you know what? Actually, if I didn't drive without driving aids, these cars would actually be pretty good. But since I don't drive without driving aids... Sorry, since I do drive without driving aids, the cars become really hard to handle. Like I remember driving what was it? In the single type, I drove the GTI, and oh my god, the car's so hard to handle. If you floor the gas, it's not like rear-wheel drive. Your rear-wheel drive, you floor the gas. Okay, so basically, hold that thought. It's 1420. It's not bad, I guess. Anyways, I was saying, with rear-wheel drives, if you floor the gas, you oversteer and spin out, basically, most of the time. But the front-wheel drives in this game, if the acceleration is fast enough, you slam the gas on, like, the exit of a corner, for example, and then you don't spin out and oversteer. You understeer, because you lose too much grip on the front tires. And the Civic goes in at, what is it, 1357. Jesus. So the Cobalt SS is the only thing that's actually A-class. Everything else is B. What a shame though, because I kind of wanted to see what the Civic could do. But that will come. When I eventually go through the series of episodes I planned for this game, I will have tried all the cars with works in this game, and that would be pretty sick. So by then I'll have a good opinion of all the cars, but for now, I'm just trying to find the fastest front-wheel drive. Yeah, Sport Megane S. I have actually never picked up this car before. I've driven it like once, maybe? Stock, just to try out. I didn't even customize or nothing. Front straight forward like usual. This one's 1-19. That's actually the lowest front-wheel drive I've seen so far in terms of PI index. What am I saying PI index? Performance index. Because I just basically said I twice. That's how stupid I am right now. Sign TC. I never looked at it with works, but I've driven it max without works, and it is nowhere near comparison to the all-wheel drive Chris Rado TC. Because I don't know. I guess all-wheel drive just makes it so much better, but otherwise, not so good. Wow, this thing's actually now the lowest front-wheel drive I've seen. It's the rating of 1,168. That's actually the new lowest. Not looking too good. Actually, I'd be surprised if the MK1 performance index beats all of these. I'd laugh. Because in the game, there's not much you can do in general, but in real life, if you slam like a crazy amount of money in the MK1, you could destroy people. So it's actually 12 1,259. That's actually not how bad. It's like the third lowest or second lowest. And oh yes, all the Volkswagens. That is actually, I think, the lowest now. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. I find that pretty funny, actually, because in the single type, these things seem super fast. But then, now, I look at the stat, it is like legit the lowest, the worst front-wheel drive we've looked at so far. It's 1,100. It's pretty ass. Handling is good, braking is good, top speed shit. Acceleration is like relatively bad for a car that works in this game. How about the MK1? I just laugh it blows that thing out the water because it starts at 50 obviously, so it's you can't expect it to go very high. Actually, I just took it in. I don't think I didn't check if there's engine swaps for these cars. Shouldn't be. Actually, oh shit, there's actually engine swap for this one. So I'll check it with engine swaps after. So the MK. Okay, so the MK1 GTI beats the newer GTI without engine swap in terms of performance index. The handling is worse. Acceleration is very, very slightly worse. Top speed is much worse. But the braking is better, and it actually makes it like 100 PI index higher. Let's try it with the engine swap. With the engine swap, it makes it about 200 performance index higher. The speed is still worse than the GTI, but the MK1 it raises a bit. The acceleration is better by like what was that? 0.85 seconds faster from 0 to 100 than the regular GTI. The handling is matched from their GTI, but then apparently, what the fuck? The braking says 12 seconds? How's that possible? Okay, that must be a glitch. But the braking says 12 seconds. But overall, the MK1 is 200 points performance index wise better than the new GTI. I think that's pretty funny. Even with the engine swap, it actually beats it. I didn't think that was possible. That just really shows how bad the new GTI is probably relative in this game. Not necessarily in real life, but yeah. Now let's look at the Sirocco. I've yet to look at the Sirocco. I never touched it in this game yet, so I'll look at Sirocco, whatever, and then I'm gonna see if there's engine swaps for any other cars that I didn't check out yet. Cause I just assumed that there wasn't engine swaps for these cars, because most of them are straight fours. All right, so that's actually not bad. The handling is meh. Braking's decent. Speed's okay, I guess, relative to these front-wheel drives. And the acceleration's like 4.35 from 0 to 100. Performance index about, let's just say, 1,250. So, it's actually not horrible, but it's definitely not the best that we've seen. So, I think the best so far that we've seen is between the MK1 and the Cobalt, without engine swap. Check without engine swap, the GTI, I mean the MK1's okay, but with the engine swap, it's better. It's closer to the top end of the front wheel drives. Okay, let's look at the other ones. Okay, so I did find one car with the engine swap that I didn't look at. The Civic Si, you can engine swap with the NSX engine, which I can't remember if it's a straight 4 or inline or whatever, or it's 6. I can't remember. But yeah, so it makes it actually like maybe within the top 3, a contender for the top 3 in terms of performance index. So let's see, what is the engine? So, okay, oh, it's actually a V6. Shit, that's crazy. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna have pictures of I think top 4 or 3 front wheel drives. The first picture will be with Works. The second picture will be with Works and an engine swap, if there is any. Alright, so after reviewing it, I've come to the conclusion that the Cobalt SS, which has no engine swap, is the highest in terms of performance index. So I'm gonna try that. I think it's kind of a stupid idea of me though, because with Works, it just barely makes A-class. It scrapes A-class level. But then, since it does that, it's probably gonna get totally left behind by A-class cars. I can't see it competing very well against them. But you know, we'll never know. So I'm gonna slap Works on this thing and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I figured before we build this amazing machine, I'll try it stock and then fully upgrade and then with Works, see really how this thing is. Just take in the car. Stalls at about 6,500 RPM. Alright, let's get down to the lap.
Green, good luck!
Yeah, this thing feels so different compared to driving like supercars and stuff. Just the acceleration is insanely slow in comparison. Oh man, the understeer is already real. Nope, hit the grass. Oh shit, I just realized this thing has a turbo. I can hear, or a supercharger or whatever. You can actually hear it. Damn it. Give me a second. No, the sand! You hate me! Jeez, I didn't think this track was this long. I thought I could do it like in a minute, but I forgot this thing's like stock just under sea level. Man, customizing this thing would probably make an insane difference in time. Look at this. It took about... It's just... whatever, I'm not gonna say it, just wait for it.
Great job, my man.
It took 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Jeez. Alright, so here's the car with full max upgrades, except Works. And the turbo gauge moved over there instead of on the... there. Roll cage and everything going. I'm excited to try to see the time of this thing.
Okay, man. Get your head together. Breathe, focus, and just nail this from the lights. Go, come on, that's the green light.
Oh, jeez, I can already feel the wheel slipping when I floor it. I used NOS on the next straightaway. I'm surprised this thing is actually fun to drive. It's actually fast now and stuff. He just locked up brakes for a minute. Oops. Alright, NOS it! Will I make it? Yes, I will! I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I am okay with the way this thing drives. Oh, grass, you did it to me. You screwed me. I kind of like the fact that if you floor it, it kind of understeers, because sometimes when you oversteer because the backswing is out, you can control it by slamming on the gas. Oh, jeez. Oh, nope. Nope. Yeah, you can control it by slamming on the gas, and the thing will straighten itself out by understeer. That didn't sound good.
Excellent stuff. That was a great win.
Oh, so I cut it down by like 14 seconds. That's pretty good. I want to look at some of the stuff. So, see what is it? Ram intake, complete exhaust, containing valves, blah blah blah. Direct import, blah blah blah, blah, blah. Lightweight race differential, sequential transition, 10 millisecond shift time, race brakes and tires and crap. Weight reduction minus 15%. Oh dang! All right, I'll slam this on. What a beautiful car. All right, now I'm gonna customize it a little bit, make it look like actual, like racy, total time tackiness. Alright, so this is the Cobalt works. Keep in mind, I did tune it, so it's probably going to be a bit different from what it should be normally without tuning. I noticed the tachometer, first thing I noticed, the tachometer's in the middle. Turbo gauges are still over to the side there. The roll cage just looks like it's seamlessly integrated into the dashboard and stuff instead of just like hanging there. Sequential transmission. And yeah, here's the outside. Made it look kind of funky. I think it looks ugly, but I also think it looks cool if that really makes sense. Oh, I just noticed now it revs at 7,000 or so. It revs a bit higher now too. So where's the exhaust pipes on this thing? Oh, it's right there. I didn't know that. It's only that. It's only on the left side. Cool. Yeah, so I made this thing look kind of funky and stand out and stuff, but you know what? That's the fun of it. Alright, so let's race this thing and see how good it does. I think this thing is ready. Alright, ready, Cobalt? Let's go! First thing I noticed though, the turning's a bit wobbly. I tuned up the shit, oh, geez. What's it called? The steering settings. So it can turn slightly sharper. It's kind of working against me with the front wheel drive understeer right now. Jeez, no, oh, crap, gotta restart it.
That's the green. Come on, nail this one.
Nope, oh, crap. Oh my god. No, oh my god. Oh shit. I almost had it. Oh. Oh my god, I keep coming too close to that one corner there. Brakes are actually really good on this thing. It's impressive, actually. Crap. It's hard to get used to this thing because this thing has so much acceleration. It's about 4 seconds from 0 to 100. It has so much acceleration that then the tires can't keep up and it just slips way too much. Like maxed out, it's possible to handle, but with works and stuff, it accelerates so much faster. It's hard to control. I'm probably going to need some practice to get a better lap time here. So I got like an identical lap time. I think I messed up a few times. Let me try that again, and I'll probably have a picture of my best time. So that's like the biggest jokes I've ever had. So apparently, using this Cobalt GT, I took maybe 5 laps. This 5th lap here, I ended up placing 1 minute and 42 seconds basically. And that was actually faster than, a fraction of a second faster than my main account when I drove the GT3 BMW Alpina V6. So, it really puts it in perspective. Cobalt is not insanely fast, but relatively, it is a monster. My Evo would probably place about 1 minute and 30 seconds around this track, I'm thinking, but for the Cobalt to do 1:42, I think that's pretty damn impressive. I'm actually really impressed with this thing. I got a bit more hang of how to drive it. I kind of wish I was taping how I drove this thing though, but whatever. I could actually probably do better than 1:42 because I messed up maybe once or twice. Anyways, so that's pretty cool, learning how to use the Cobalt. I've now built the fastest front wheel drive in this game. It was definitely fun. I'm definitely going to try this later because it was fun. Later.